You're listening to KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine.
The opinions and views expressed in this program do not reflect those of KUCI, its management, or the UC Board of Regents. To find out more about this talk show or other talk shows broadcasting on KUCI, log on to our website at kuci.org or check out the latest program guide.
This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at the Moonlight Amphitheater in San Diego for their presentation of Aida.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
John Vaughn. I'm the director and choreographer of Aida.
Well, first of all, I really love the performance. I thought it was fantastic.
Great, I'm so glad. It's a wonderful show and a wonderful cast. It was really a pleasure to work on.
Question, what drew you to this piece? I mean, why do you like Aida?
Well, I think it's the story. I mean, it's basically a story of a love triangle, but it's about the unimaginable, mysterious power of love. I mean, it's about how far people will go in order to pursue a passion or a love that they have.
Yeah. This is my first time actually at Moonlight Stage Productions, but I must compliment you on your cast. I thought they were fantastic. I love their singing, I love their acting, and I love their dancing, especially their dancing. This is probably one of the best dance troupes I've seen.
Oh, great, thank you. I started out as a choreographer and then became a director, so I love doing both of them as equally as much. I love working on the dances as much as I do working with the actors.
Great. So question, what do you look for in your casting?
Basically, I look for people who can portray honesty and truth and who are pleasant to work with, because my motto is if it's a person who is a pleasant, wonderful person to work with, that's going to come through on stage as well.
Once again, I really love the performance. My first time here, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed by the ambience, by the production values. I do most of my work in Hollywood. So coming down to San Diego, I wasn't sure what I expect, but I was very impressed.
Great, thank you. Come back. It's a wonderful place to work.
Once again, I really love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Have a good night.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Debrian Poema, and I am starring in Aida here at Moonlight Amphitheater. This is my second time here at Moonlight. I was here last year starring as Dolores in Sister Act, and I'm so glad to be back on the stage again. Aida is royalty personified, who is humbled by an experience and who has to, unfortunately, step up to the plate when even though love has her heart, she has to step up and be there for her people instead, and it's a fight for her.
I really love your performance tonight. I loved your acting. I loved your singing.
Thank you.
But the story, I feel, is it's true to the opera, so it's actually more for adults. What are your thoughts on it? If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
It's a love story, in the same way that anyone would go to see a love story in film. This is what it is on the stage. So if you don't think that's appropriate for your child, then you wouldn't bring them to this. Yes.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's inappropriate for children. I would just basically say the themes are from the opera, so it's actually a bit cultural. This really isn't a Disney story. You know, how you look at Tim Rice and you're thinking of Tarzan or something like that. Mm-hmm. This is actually more like Jesus Christ Superstar from Tim Rice.
I don't know that I would necessarily agree with that, because I feel like it has a lot of similarities to The Lion King, which is completely Disney and is Elton John.
Well, once again, I personally liked it.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Yeah, I loved your performance, and I loved everyone else. I have to compliment the dance. The dance was fantastic.
They were beautiful. They were absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, once again, I really loved your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with.
I am Villa Desma. I have done a lot of musical theater, mostly in Los Angeles. I've been a singer for Disney, for Royal Caribbean, and for many of the LA musical theater companies. This is my debut here in Moonlight, and I'm really, really thrilled to be here.
Which character did you play?
Zoser. He definitely, he's a bad guy. I think he definitely has some good intentions, but they, maybe went astray along the line, just a little power hungry.
I really loved your performance. I'm the type of person who really likes villains. I mean, like Breaking Bad, people like that, anti-heroes. The way Shakespeare loved Richard III. I really love villains. I feel a villain can really make a show great. I thought you were fantastic, and you made the show much better.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, question: if my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see and hear some amazing voices, some very interesting storytelling. It's a beautiful tale. If anybody has any bit of romance in them, they'll enjoy it. If they have a joy of history, they'll also enjoy that. And of course, if they enjoy villains, they'll enjoy this too.
Also, it's based on Aida the opera. If you're curious about it, it's a very popular opera, very well-known story. If you want to get a little bit of culture in you, that's a good place to start.
Definitely. It's nice to see different versions of the same story, and this is definitely a different version from the opera.
I love the dancing. I have to compliment the play. Even your dancing, even though you're probably not a dancer, I love the way you moved. You are a dancer?
Yes. I am a dancer. I've done Cats, a chorus line, a lot of. I've done Chicago, the musical, as well. So it's nice to do a little bit of dancing, just a little movement here. And John Vaughn, our choreographer and director, we've worked together many years ago, so it was nice to reunite with him as well and be able to get some of those moves going.
Well, definitely, you moved very well. You were understated, though. You were definitely understated. I love the way you moved in the parts that you did, and also I love your performance.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
My pleasure.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with.
Hi, I'm here. I'm Bets Malone, and I'm doing Amneris and Aida. I think she's the girl everybody loves to hate, but then she's got a tremendous arc, and so by the end, I think she's a hero, really.
I really loved your performance. I actually like the character. I like characters who are flawed. I don't want to see someone come up out there who's a caricature. You played it very, very well, very comedic. It drew something out of you, and also at the very end, I thought your character developed into something very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I love her. I really do love her, and I also think, like you said about playing flawed characters, you can't ever play a villain because nobody goes through life thinking they're a villain. So I think she's just a good time gal and just doesn't realize what's going to come at her.
If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
Oh my gosh, I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful story. I know I hear the lighting and projections are amazing. I can't see them because I'm on them, and I think you better bring a box of Kleenex. That's what I think.
This is actually my first time here. I do most of my work in Hollywood. Basically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I'm very impressed by the effects here. I love the dancing. I love the orchestra. I love the music. I even love the ambience.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful venue, and only in Southern California can you have a glass of wine and sit under the stars and watch a rock opera. So that alone is worth the drive.
Definitely. Once again, I really love your performance. I love everyone else's performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much, too. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Terrence Spencer. I hail from Washington, D.C., currently now living in Los Angeles, and I play the role of Merib here at Aida at Moonlight.
What's your take on that character?
My take on the character? I feel like he is the heartbeat of the show. He is the one who has a lot of hope, just as Aida does, and that's our connection. Just hope that of freedom and love and for our people to be free.
I really enjoyed the production. I loved your performance in it.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the character.
Yeah. So question, if my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see a heartfelt story about love and how love can conquer all. Yeah.
I have to compliment the entire cast on their singing. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
I loved your acting, and actually, I was really impressed by the dancer. I think this is one of the better dance troupes I've ever seen.
Thank you so much. Dancing is one of my loves. I appreciate it, and so happy that I got to do the dance of the robe.
Once again, I really love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Gabby Jackson. I have been working in the Orange County area for the last year and a half doing all sorts of fun theater, from 3D theatricals to up in Sonora, California at Sierra Repertory, and now here at my new home at Moonlight. Very excited. I play Nehebka in this production of Aida. Nehebka is a very sacrificial spirit, obviously. She sacrifices herself for Aida, and I think she's one of the most beautiful and loving characters that I've ever played. You know, she's kind-hearted, and she only wants to see the best for her country and her people, and so she's very excited, you know, to be here.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the performance. I thought, first of all, I thought the singing was fantastic. The singing was more of a rock opera type thing. You guys were really belting in and out. I really loved that part of it.
Good, thank you so much. You know what? The musical direction was amazing. Lyndon is a fantastic musical director, and I've so enjoyed myself, you know, being able to just let go and really let my voice do what it does, and not have to put it into any sort of like musical theatery box, or just letting it be free. That's the best part of it, I think.
If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see dancing, boys and girls dancing, which is always my favorite part, and they should expect to see Debrion Poimet killing it, making it so beautiful for all of us and giving us all a soft place to land, and they should expect a great time. Really, really great, fun time.
I agree. I thought it was fantastic. This is the first time I've been in Moonlight stage production, but I've heard a lot about this place. Yeah, it has a very good reputation.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Steve and the whole Moonlight team here, they are incredible, and I've talked to so many people who, when I tell them, like, oh, this is a really great show, they're like, oh, well, Moonlight doesn't do bad shows. And that's so true, because there are some theaters where you go and it's hit or miss, but Moonlight is always right on point.
Once again, I really enjoyed the performance tonight, and I really loved your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
I'm here with Desiree Gillespie from AIDA at Moonlight Theater. I'm from Sherman Oaks, California. This is my first show, my debut with Moonlight, with AIDA. And yeah, this is our opening night, and I'm so excited. The show is beautiful, and we have a great cast, and everything happened so amazing tonight. So it was a good ride.
Yeah, I thought you guys did a fantastic job. I loved the singing. I thought you guys just belted it out. I loved the acting, and actually, I really loved the dancing. I think this is one of the better dance troupes I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we're having so much fun up there, and our director John was our choreographer as well, so he did a great job, and yeah, we're giving a lot of energy up there, so I'm really glad you enjoyed it. It's great.
So the question, if my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see a lot of energy, a lot of fun and laughter. It's a heartwarming piece. It's a love story, but they should also have a lot of fun, because there's a lot of jokes, there's a lot of fashion and movement, so I think there's something in it for everybody to see. It'll be great.
Yeah, I have to agree. I love the costuming. Again, like I said before, I love the dancing, and I actually love the singing.
Oh, good. Yes, we're singing our hearts out up there on the stage, and our lead, Aida Debrion, is amazing. She has an incredible voice, so you will not be disappointed if you come see the show, I promise. It'll be great.
Yeah, once again, I really enjoyed the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Of course. Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting us and coming to see a show.
Aida will be playing at the Moonlight Amphitheater in San Diego from June 14th to July 1st. For more information, go to www.moonlightstage.com. This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Little Fish Theater for their presentation of Dear Master.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
Branda Locke. I directed Dear Master by Dorothy Bryant.
So, question, what drew you to this piece?
I have to say I've always been a fan of French romantic literature. I'm a big fan of George Sand and Gustave Flaubert, and of course the script. I read it, and I had never read their letters of correspondence before. I got this script and realized that they had letters of correspondence together while they were living, and then I did go ahead and read the English translation of those, and I was riveted. And I think this play just beautifully dramatizes the relationship that those two people had in their lifetime.
I thought it was very poetic, obviously, and also I thought it was very autobiographical. Basically talking about themselves is usually a pretty, either it's very dry or it's very egotistic. This one was actually very, very realistic on how their opinions of themselves.
Yes, that's one of the reasons that I love this play so much, and when I read the letters, that I found myself so drawn to them and had to go back and read a bunch of their works again, knowing the kind of people that they were. Vanity was not in any way, shape, or form a part of the kind of people that they were, and egotism. And I think that's what makes this play and these characters and the dialogue, like you were just saying, free from any of those kind of flaws or human errors. Flaubert has his own, and George Sand helps him along the way, but his are more to do with self-deprecation as an artist, which I think as an audience we can all kind of go on that journey with him, because we all know what it is to deprecate ourselves a little bit and be hard on ourselves when it comes to the things that we love to do so much.
If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see a period piece set in the 1860s, going through time into the 1870s. A piece in the round, which is very exciting because they'll feel like they're very much a part of the action on stage, a very immersive experience. And they should have their brains turned on. If your friends or the audience enjoys French literature from the Romantic period and into the Realism period, even a bigger bonus, they'll really get a kick out of this. History buffs will really get a kick out of this. Or just people that really enjoy seeing the mentorship relationship. That's really what this play is mostly about. It's called Dear Master, and that's Flaubert's reference to George Sand as his mentor, and seeing what she's able to teach him. And so people that can relate to that as well, I think will really take something away from this.
I love the actors. I thought they were fantastic.
I got really lucky. I'm not lucky in the casinos, but I am lucky when it comes to casting, and these two are just beautiful craftsmen. They are, like I've said before, they are deep wells of talent to draw out of. The whole rehearsal experience with them has been such a joy. I feel like Flaubert and George Sand all in one, just being able to dive into the artist and also doing our own art form in acting and directing, and they just give so much, and I think they really take you away on this story, and I couldn't be luckier as a director.
What do you look for in your casting anyway?
I look for truth. I look for honesty. I look for actors that are willing to play, and mostly I would say I look for actors that are smart. I like smart actors. So.
Once again, I really enjoyed the piece. I thought it was very smart. I thought it was very poetic. And again, if you enjoy good character development, if you enjoy a good autobiography, if you actually enjoy a very good book, you'll like this piece.
I agree. I couldn't have said it better. Or I could say, as George Sand says, also if you think that progress advances like the tides of the sea, it advances and retreats and then goes on further and further than ever, you'll really like this play.
I think that was Pascal.
Well, you're right. She quotes Pascal, I'm sorry, but she says it in the play.
Okay, once again, I really enjoyed the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Joshua Thomas. I've been a theatre actor for 20 years, trained in Australia, born in New Zealand. I've been in LA for about a year and a half. It's my second show here with The Little Fish. I last acted here a couple of years ago, which is actually the last show I did before this one. I took a break for a while.
And which character did you play tonight?
Gustave Flaubert, the author of Madame Bovary. He's a complicated guy. He seems to be the ultimate cynic and bitter and quite a twisted man, but it's actually a factor of an unhealthy level of idealism that he has, and so he's always feeling betrayed and let down when reality doesn't live up to these early expectations that he had. So he seems very angry all the time, but that's just because he has these ridiculously high ideals and dreams about things.
It's interesting how George, the other author, could be so optimistic, and I see her as being his peer, so she is just as educated. She has experienced just as much hardship, but she seems to be a lot more optimistic about life.
Yeah, she is. Well, she's more of a realist, and because she doesn't have such a strange level of idealism, it allows her to have a lot more acceptance about the world around her. which leads to a grounding. Optimism can then creep in. If your standards are too high about everything, then you're never going to be pleasantly surprised by anything, and you're going to end up a bit of a grump.
Do you consider him more of an artist, where he's actually embracing idealism, where he's embracing the art, where she's embracing realism, where she's actually embracing family, embracing abstract ideas like love, which may not exist? What are your thoughts on that?
I think they're both equally artists. I mean, anything can be an artist. To me, a carpenter is an artist. An architect is an artist. Musicians, singers, playwrights. Your outlook on life and your worldview has no bearing on whether or not your creative output is art or not. So I think they're both equally artists.
If my viewers decide to come and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
A very vibrant, passionate show. Something that's very relevant today, different opinions and how to cross divides, cultural divides, political divides. A lot of love, a lot of passion, and absolutely beautiful writing. This is Gustave Flaubert and George Sand, and a lot of their real words is in the show. It's stunning to listen to, and as an actor, it's wonderful to deliver.
Again, I thought the piece was well written. Obviously, it'd be well written. Fantastic writers. I also thought it was incredibly well acted. I think you actually did a fantastic job with your character. I just feel you moving the audience with your, bringing the audience down with your with stupors and all that, but also raising them up with your passion.
Well, again, the writing helps with that, and because it is such a heightened language that they speak, and it's so passionate and it's so fluid, that really helps when you're trying to get those sorts of emotions across to the audience. Yeah, so the performance is very much supported by the power of the writing.
Usually I don't like pieces that don't have a villain in there, or at least some kind of anti-hero. I'm not sure if you would be considered the anti-hero or not, but you two seem to be antagonists to each other, bringing on different opinions. So I do see the drama from that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're opposing worldviews, and they're both very forceful personalities. Their work is still around, still widely read, so they're incredibly important. And that clash between them, yet there's also that undercurrent of love and respect. It can be a bit, is there a protagonist, is there not? And yeah, I mean, I guess there is, and it's that what's living in between them, in the space in between them, that's the real story. That's where everything happens.
Once again, I really enjoyed the piece. I really enjoyed your acting tonight. I enjoyed everyone's acting, actually. Yeah, thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for coming.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Susie McCarthy. I've been a Little Fish Company member now for 4 years. I've worked in several theaters here in Southern California, and I've performed in Portland, Oregon, Houston, Texas, Vancouver, Washington, San Francisco.
And which character did you play?
I played George Sand. I love George. George is a writer, but she's a mother and a person and a friend and a patriot. And writing is one of those things that she is. And she loves life, and she loves people, and she is the eternal optimist and full of hope and love.
I really enjoyed this piece. First of all, I thought it was very witty. I thought it was very intellectual. I thought it was very poetic also. But what's your opinion? If my viewers decide to come and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see a relationship between two people that grows over the years from mentor to pupil, but to friend and cherished artists cherishing each other.
Yes, I agree. Basically, you don't see that many pieces of friendship where it's not, it's not sexual. It's not. It's not even, I would say, teacher-pupil. It's actually about just two people discussing the problems in their life, discussing politics, discussing revolution and war, and actually their feelings about life.
Exactly. I can't even begin to imagine living in those times because it was so brutal. It was so immediate. The danger was right there. And for George Sand to have participated in more than one of these revolutions was I mean, it's astounding to me. I have so much respect for her and her intelligence and her compassion and her love of family. She just loved life.
It's hard to imagine someone like that who was around times that hard that she could still be optimistic, still kind of be innocent, you know, and still be, again, not be hardened over or cynical or basically just not care about anything anymore.
And that is the joy of portraying this character, is that she doesn't give up. She never gives up, especially never gives up on people.
I really enjoyed the piece tonight. I really enjoyed your acting also.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Dear Master will be playing at Little Fish Theater from June 22nd to July 13th. For more information, go to www.littlefishtheater.org.